There's a time to be plugged and unplugged. A time to be serious and silly. A time to be casual and beast mode. Let's terminate all these examples and get to the point. There's high moments and low moments. You may be in a low moment right now. The key is not getting out of it fast, but getting the most out of it. Because when you're in a rut, you turn to do strange things, like eating pizza in your bathroom in shame and secrecy, getting a massage from a strange guy in the pool, and taking a bath with an absurd amount of rose petals. I mean, look at that. That's unnecessary. Now let's get down to business and discuss 7 ways how to get out of a rut and change your life, laughing and learning along the way so that you're less like this kid and more like this guy. MichaelUnks.com. Number 1, embrace cocoon moments. Think about a caterpillar that's in a cocoon. It's telling you, hey, you gotta help me get out of here. I'm in a dark place. I'm not going anywhere. Get me out. You tell him, no, stay in there. You're growing your wings. You're going to be a butterfly. This too shall pass. Stick it out. But what do we do when we experience failure, rejection, heartache, depression, all this? We try to get out of it, distract ourselves, go watch TV, go eat junk food, go spend time with people. But in reality, we might be in a cocoon right now. This rut that you're in right now could be your moment where you're growing wings. While you're in this cocoon, reflect, ask deep questions that I ask on my channel, and give yourself time to develop those wings so you can stop crawling and start flying. Number 2, quit the right things. It can be hard quitting something because we associate quitting with weakness, quitting with being a failure. But you have to be willing to quit the right things. It's tough when you've invested so much into it, whether it be time, money, or energy, but you have to be willing to let things go and realize you've made a poor choice. I could think of these $300 jeans I bought back in high school because a salesman told me I would be cool and I'd get all the ladies. Full disclosure, that's not my backside. I could have one like that if I stopped eating ice cream, but nevertheless, I kept wearing these jeans. People kept laughing at me. They were not my style, but I kept wearing them because I invested so much into it. Same with your job. You may be working at this company for 12 years and you're staying with it even though you hate it because you get these small benefits like having your own parking space or 10% off the merchandise. Or think about this example. Let's say you came to South Carolina, you spent a couple days with me, you had a blast, and now you're off to your dream destination. You need to go to New York. You have to head north on the highway. Now you're driving for a few hours and you realize that you've been going south. You've been going in the completely wrong direction. Now do you say, well, I've been going in this direction, I'm just going to keep going? No, not if it's your dream. You realize that you're going in the wrong direction, you turn around and start going in the right direction. Same with your life. If you want success, you want fulfillment, you want joy and happiness, and you realize you're going in the wrong direction to get there, stop, turn around, and quit the right things to go in the direction of the right thing. Number 3, take a deeper look. Look at this picture, imprint it in your brain. As you look on the surface of something, you may see a shark fin and you're terrified. However, as you take a deeper look, you see it's a goldfish and it's nothing. I've done this so many times in my life. One example being with YouTube. I've made all these videos and I feel like I'm not growing really fast, and I realize that I'm just being impatient. It just takes time to develop and get good at what you're doing. There's so many people out there who took 5-10 years to get where they are. Maybe in other areas of your life, maybe your love life, maybe you've dated several people, maybe you're trying to get married, trying to meet that person, or maybe in your career, maybe you keep looking for the next job, your thing, your passion, your vocation, and it's not working out. If you realize that this is just part of life, sometimes it takes time to develop your skills, sometimes it takes time to meet that special someone, maybe it takes time to find your calling, you'll realize that it's not a shark fin, it's just a goldfish, and it's just a part of life. Number 4, clean up another area. You may be so locked in on a problem, a task at hand, and it may not be until you address another area of your life before you can resolve it. Here's an example. With YouTube, there have been times where I am just in a rut. I am drained of ideas. But then I would think about other areas of my life, something that bothered me, like my house and my car, how filthy it was, and how many people told me that I was a slob. One day, I spent time cleaning my house, making my car look spotless, and I felt so good. I had the ideas coming to me again. Also, other times there have been ideas of not spending enough time with family and friends, particularly with my parents. I spent one weekend, dropped everything, went out and saw them, walked the beach with my mom, had a wonderful time, and came back out of my rut, and I was able to make videos once again. So think about other areas in your life, something that's not cleaned, and go clean it. Number 5, get out of your bubble. I saw this clip and I realized I had to force it in somehow. If this isn't for you, it's just for me. Get out of your bubble. You realize that if you stay in there, you'll be comfortable, but you'll never get close to anything that matters. Be willing to take a chance on something. Be willing to go after something you're afraid of, because that is the only way you'll live and get out of a rut. Number 6, take the focus off you completely. You may be so locked in on your problem, it may be recommended that you step back, catch up with a friend, watch TV, something like that. But I'm sure there's been times when you've tried to distract yourself, come back to something, and it's still not addressed. I know I had this recently. I was doing whatever I could to distract myself, to get all this advice, but it wasn't until I took my focus off myself completely that I got over it. I went up to a friend recently, let's call him Joey, and asked him, "What can I help you with?" I wasn't looking to address my problem, get out of my rut. I just wanted to listen to his problems and help him in any way I could. He told me I could do yard work for him, cutting the grass, and leaf blowing his leaves off the ground, which was a lot of fun, by the way. And as I did that, it had nothing to do with my problem, but it addressed everything. As you focus on your problems, you'll find that they magnify. You take your focus off your problems and off you, you find that you get out of a rut relatively quickly. Find someone in your life, an acquaintance, a friend, ask from the goodness of your heart, "What can I do for you?" and watch what happens. And the last way, be trusted with little. I came across this verse in the Bible, Luke 16:10. Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. And it's easy to look at your friend and see all the talent they have, all the abundant opportunities they're given, and think, it's not fair, why am I not getting this? To become apathetic, to not even try because you don't see the fruit coming in all your labor. But what if you changed your mindset and realized that anything that comes into your life, you're gonna make the most of it? Just like with this YouTube channel. I don't have a huge audience and I have very limited editing ability. I have no problem admitting that too. But what I'm gonna do is anyone who watches my video, I'm gonna put my heart and soul into each and every video, trying to make the clips exciting, try to add humor, try to add wisdom, knowledge, everything I can give you to enrich your life. And I believe if I focus on the limited audience I have, eventually it can grow to more. Do the same thing in your life. Be trusted with the little that you have, whether it be talent, opportunities. Make the most out of them and you will be given more in the future. My friend, if you're in a rut, follow these 7 ways. I've spent a couple weeks reflecting on these and I found that all of these have been working in my life. They will work in yours too. And if you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe today and hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything. This is your friend Michael, inspiring you to learn, laugh, and love. Hope you enjoyed this video. Cannot wait to see you in the next one.